that's where you're under that flash flood watch. And it's because of all this moisture that's being dragged north, jet stream squeegeeing that rain out of the atmosphere, and it all comes down very, very quickly thanks to these very fast moving upper disturbances out of the east. But the thing is, this is 2 feet of rain. It's astounding across Oklahoma. This is just since May 1st. So in 3 weeks, we've seen 2 feet of rain, and we have more in the forecast, Bonnie.
We sure do. And coming up, it's a scene playing out over and over in the Southern Plains.
Oh my God! Stop! No, he needs to get out!
See and hear the dramatic rescue of a driver caught in raging floodwaters.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Your heart is precious. One of many ways to support its health is new True Heart from One A Day. It's the only heart health supplement with ingredients to both help lower bad cholesterol and support healthy blood pressure, and also includes CoQ10. Try new True Heart.
Stanley Steamer is the first carpet cleaning service certified asthma and allergy friendly. It's our new standard of clean. Call about our $99 carpet cleaning special.
Call 1-800-STEAMER. Stanley Steamer, your certified cleaner.
This is a national healthcare alert from the Health Hotline. If you, a family member, or a loved one suffers from knee pain and have Medicare as your primary insurance, we've got great news. You could qualify for a pain-relieving knee brace at little or no cost to you. Get free delivery, and all the paperwork is handled by our accredited suppliers at no charge to you. If you're on Medicare and have knee pain, don't wait. You may qualify to immediately receive a pain-relieving brace at little or no cost. Friendly agents are standing by 24/7 to help you. Call the Health Hotline right now for details toll-free. Our friendly representatives are standing by now to take your call. We also have other pain-relieving braces available for shoulder, ankle, and your back. You may be eligible to receive these items and more at little or no cost to you as well. Call right now for details toll-free.
Operators are standing by. Call 855-547-6651. That's 855-547-6651. Again, 855-547-6651. That's 855-547-6651.
Get ready for the passion, the pageantry, the drama. The NCAA Golf Championships. Women's Individual Championship today with Team Championship tomorrow and Wednesday. Men's next Monday through Wednesday on Golf Channel.
Currently in our area, 86 degrees under mostly cloudy skies. Today, partly cloudy. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. High 86. Tonight, late night thunderstorms. Low 78. Chance of rain 40%. Tuesday, partly cloudy skies. High 88. Winds east at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Here's our 7-day outlook.
Here we go. I told you we're going to bust out of this drought.
Keep watching with us this morning because we're all watching history together.
Let's do this. Let's move outdoors for the next few months. Let's build a kitchen under the clouds. A dining room with no walls, no ceiling. Let's put it all together. Then, let's get together. A lot. Let's do this. Earth Grow Mulch or Miracle Grow Garden Soil, your choice, just 4 for $10. The Home Depot. More saving, more doing.
73% of Americans try to cook healthy meals, yet up to 90% fall short in getting key nutrients from food alone. Let's do more. Add One A Day Men's 50 Plus, complete with key nutrients we may need. Plus, it helps support healthy blood pressure with vitamin D and magnesium.
Welcome back to Weather Center Live. You know, we're keeping an eye on the radar because it's been so active. And I know that there are other folks that live across the country. You want to get your forecast for Memorial Day, but this is a dangerous situation we're trying to update folks on in Texas. Well,
severe thunderstorm warning. And as we really track this moment by moment, this threat is ongoing throughout the day. A busy Memorial Day, and you can see heading to Fort Worth right at 1:53 p.m. local time. These are strong storms.
Very strong. Once they start out there around 1:45, just toward the west of the DFW Metroplex, we're talking about places like Millsap, Weatherford, and then you get into the Metroplex, that's going to be right during your peak barbecuing hours, so bear that in mind.
Absolutely. Good advice, Kate. Well, intense video coming into the Weather Channel now out of Barn, Texas, where an elderly man was swept away while trying to drive his SUV through a flooded road.
Yeah, there was a group of onlookers that watched in horror as the vehicle was tossed around like a toy in the rushing water. But keep in mind, as you watch this video, it did have a good outcome. The man driving was pulled to safety by some good Samaritans.
They're going to look further down and it's going to get out of hand real quickly. Get out, go. If it keeps raining, it's going to get worse and it will push it away. Oh, son of a fuck! Oh my God! Stop, stop, stop! No, he needs to get out! Oh my God! Oh my God! Someone get protect that man. Jesus. In the name of Jesus, please, Father. Oh my God, oh my God. Take this man. Fall out. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh my God, oh my God. No, no, don't do it, don't. Oh my God, oh my God. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Did he get out? No. Stay back, Layla, stay back.
That is so jarring, but luckily the man got out safely.
Intense video, and if you're watching that and you don't know the ending, it's very, very scary. But you know, the man was rescued. The problem is that whenever you do that, he was rescued by some good Samaritans. You're putting others' lives at risk too.
That's true.
And in Houston, Texas, you know, you're running about 3 inches above average rainfall so far this month, and there's more on the way.
Well, Dave Malkoff knows that. He's been in Willis, Texas all morning.
We're standing right in the danger zone in front of the Lewis Creek Dam. Let me give you a look at where that dam actually came apart a little bit. You can see some vehicles on top of that. They've placed this plastic on top of it. They put some limestone and ash on top of it to shore it up. But they can only do that work while it's dry on the ground. Let me show you the real danger from up in the drone video that's provided to us from a company called UAI. They can see exactly where this water is and how close it is to the neighborhoods. Not only that, but they take the drone video and they put it into a supercomputer which plots millions of points along that dam, and they can see the weak spots there. They can see which areas potentially may break and where that water would go. Unfortunately, it looks like it would go right for these neighborhoods here. That's why they're trying to sell that video to the company that runs the dam. It's actually the power company that runs it to run their 2 turbines here. Meanwhile, in the southwest part of Houston, there was a tornado over the weekend. This was rated as an EF1 that destroyed an apartment complex. Lots of people had to be displaced. They went to the local Red Cross shelter and they spent the night there. But look at all the damage there. It is a dangerous day here in the Houston metropolitan area. Not only did we have the tornado here, but we have the threat still of a flood with rains coming later in the afternoon. In Willis, Texas, I'm Dave Malkoff. Back to you guys.
And we're just getting news out of Daytona Beach, Florida, and it's tragic news. We're bringing you more on rip currents next.
Are you embarrassed by your constant losing battle with calloused feet? You've tried filing and scraping and your feet still are not smooth. Introducing the amazing Personal Petty. Just one press and Personal Petty does all the rest. You just roll the callus away with the rotating micro mineral that quickly removes hard, ugly calluses, leaving your feet callus-free. Then finish with the buffing roller. Buff, smooth, and massage your feet. It looks and feels so good. Look, you went from this to this, and it felt like a foot massage. And to clean, remove the roller and rinse underwater. The secret is the 1800 RPM rotation of the mineral roller that loosens and lifts the hard, ugly calluses. The smoothing roller leaves a polished, perfect look and feel.
When I first used the Personal Petty, I knew it was the real deal. It saves time, it does a great job, and my feet feel so good, and I'm not afraid to wear my sexy heels again.
This revolutionary foot care system is waterproof, so you can use right in the shower.
I just don't have time to battle with my calluses all day. Now that I can do it in the shower, it's part of my daily routine.
Just look at the difference.
I cannot remember the last time my heels were soft. Now, with my Personal Petty, they look and feel amazing.
With the Personal Petty, you can even remove those stubborn hand calluses. Look, gone right before your eyes. Order your Personal Petty with removal roller plus smooth and polish roller, all for only $19.95. But hold on, replacement rollers can be expensive. Order today and receive your free lifetime replacement certificate for both rollers. You heard right. You'll get the Personal Petty kit with 2 rollers, plus the lifetime replacement certificate, and our 90-day satisfaction callus-free guarantee, all for only $19.95. This offer is not available in stores. Order now.
To get your Personal Petty, call 1-800-715-0494. This offer is not available in stores, so call 1-800-715-0494. That's 1-800-715-0494 and order your Personal Petty today.
Get ready for the passion, the pageantry, the drama. The NCAA Golf Championships. Women's Individual Championship today with Team Championship tomorrow and Wednesday. Men's next Monday through Wednesday on Golf.
Replacing old drain lines used to mean tearing up floors and walls and digging a huge trench in your house, but not anymore. Now there's trenchless drain line repair. Our trenchless pipelining method creates a new permanent pipe inside the existing pipe. A liner saturated with epoxy is inserted into the pipe. A bladder is inflated until the epoxy hardens to form a new pipe inside the old pipe. It's removed and the pipe is ready for use, better than new. Need a drain line repair? Go trenchless. Call Quick Plumbers today.
Xfinity sales professionals are always on the go, meeting new people every day. They're helping families get the latest Xfinity products and services. And they're making customers happy. Jumpstart your career with the best sales training in the industry. Great benefits like discounts on your own Xfinity services and the potential for high earnings. Have what it takes? Apply today and see what doors open for you.
Here we go. I told you we're going to bust out of this drought.
Keep watching with us this morning because we're all watching history together.
Currently in our area, 86 degrees under mostly cloudy skies. Today, partly cloudy. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. High 88. Tonight, late night thunderstorms. Low 78. Chance of rain 40%. Tuesday, sunshine and clouds mixed. High 88. Winds east at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Here's our 7-day outlook.
Breaking now, dangerous rip currents turning deadly in Florida. Volusia County Safety and Rescue, which patrols the Daytona Beach area, has confirmed 80 rescues already today as of noon, and 1 person is dead.
Red flags are flying and swimmers are being encouraged to stay ankle deep only in the water. Very dangerous situation with those rip currents for sure.
And, you know, Daytona Beach, one of the few places you're looking there on the screen at your cars pulled up there. It's Memorial Day. You want to go out. You can see hardly a cloud in the sky. Very tempting whenever the temperatures start to go up to go in the water. But there are red flags flying.
That's true.
And a red flag means red flag.
Right. Of course, you can see the red flag out there, but sometimes you can also get some other indications that you're in danger when it comes to a rip current.
Yeah, one of those is going to be watching the waves and exactly what they're doing on the shore. Now, of course, we don't recommend you going to the water at all whenever you have a high risk of rip currents. But right as the water near the shore rises, it kind of creates this pressure difference, and then you start getting that water that flows back out.
Right. So even though you could be all the way pretty close to shore, if the rip current's strong enough, it'll pull you back out to sea. And that's one of the reasons that it's so dangerous. And unfortunately, most people that lose their lives in rip currents are the ones that go out to rescue someone that's caught in a rip current, too.
Right. And you can kind of see them. You can see the water flowing back out. That's kind of how you can spot them. But in order to escape, you're supposed to just, you know, let your body relax a little bit, float on top of the water, and let the current bring you back in. As you can see here, there's that shape of it. So that's the tip there. But it's the winds that are contributing to this, Bonnie. You know, that east coast, and you get that east wind going.
So remember, you want to swim parallel to shore if you're ever in this dangerous situation, but don't go out there and even take the chance.
Right. Okay, so kind of switching gears here from rip currents to this, a tornado just southwest of Lamar, Colorado. This funnel was seen briefly before being wrapped in rain. The storm reportedly produced baseball-sized hail, lifted just before reaching US 287, but there were no reports of damage from this tornado, thankfully.
I have no idea.
We're also tracking the severe weather threat for today. We've been talking a lot about tornado warnings that have been coming up into Texas and Mississippi. There's still the risk for strong thunderstorms over a wide swath of the U.S. today on Memorial Day.
I know everybody's trying to get out, do their barbecuing, but you have to stay on high alert. I know it is relentless here across the middle part of the country, but today the risk for severe weather is still here. Straight line winds, as we see this line develop, going to be a big concern across Texas. Hail, a big concern, and you can't rule out a tornado.
Right, and the Torcon was raised earlier, so now it's at a 5 into central Texas, at a 3, a 30% chance for southeast Nebraska, northwest Missouri, and northeast Kansas. So a really wide part of the country impacted. That moist southerly flow, the same pattern we've seen week after week, is still here on this Memorial Day, and that's one of the reasons we're likely to see storms again.
Yeah, you get the upper level dynamics just right, and it doesn't take much the surface to create those severe thunderstorms. So basically what's happening is that we've got these lows that have just been tracking in the upper atmosphere, but on the lower level, we've got something really interesting that's going to develop across Texas today. This line, very long line of storms that, again, the straight line winds would be my concern along these today.
That's true, and it's also working its way across Oklahoma, another state that doesn't need the rain, and into Arkansas, where we saw dangerous weather yesterday. But keep in mind, we're still looking at the potential for storms even further out to the east into parts of Tennessee, North Carolina. Just, I'd say, keep an eye to the sky and make sure you have your No Weather radio handy if you're doing anything outdoors today.
And if we get any of these training, you know, these showers will like to set up here and head out of the south into the northeast. We could easily pick up 3 to 5 inches. That's more flash flooding.
That's the last thing that we need. Well, coming up, we're going to be talking more about the catastrophic flash flooding in the Southern Plains.
A situation that continues to worsen. We're not seeing any improvement, and more rain in the forecast. We're going to show you who's at risk when we come back.
Thompson's Water Seal Waterproofing Stain. The seal you can trust, with stain and sealer in one, and easy to choose colors. Exceptional beauty and protection have never been easier. Thompson's Water Seal Waterproofing Stain. Available at the Home Depot.
It's a beautiful day to use Thompson's Water Seal.
Once we were dreamers, adventurers set out to discover new lands, new people, new ways. Once we were great explorers, in search of hidden treasure, secret hideouts, magic lands. The treasure is still here and waiting to inspire a new generation of dreamers. Come uncover the riches and bounty of pure Michigan. Your trip begins at Michigan.org.
I love making Sunday dinners, but when my back hurt, cooking all day, forget about it. Tylenol was okay, but it was 6 pills a day. But Aleve is just 2 pills all day. And now,
family.
I'm back.
Aleve.
I take Paracet, no TC,
Prevosec OTC, the #1 doctor-recommended frequent heartburn medicine for 9 straight years. 1 pill each morning, 24 hours, 0 heartburn.
Hi, I'm Cassie DePaiva. A couple of years ago, I introduced the No-No hair removal system to millions of television viewers. I talked about how much this ingenious invention solved all my unwanted hair problems and how much I love it. And you know, I'm not the only one. Beauty editors love it, and millions of satisfied customers around the world love No-No too. No-No stands for no hair, no pain. And unlike some of those other home devices, you can use No-No all over your body, including your face.
It gets rid of your facial hair, it gets rid of hair on your arms, your legs. I cannot say enough positive things about the No-No.
After just a few short weeks, the hair just stopped coming back.
No-No was developed by Radiancy, a global leader in professional light, heat, energy-based devices used by doctors, medical spas, and estheticians.
What sets No-No apart from professional laser or light-assisted hair removal is that it can be used on all skin colors safely.
I've done bleaching, buffing, I've even shaved it, but the No-No's really been a miracle for me.
I always hated the hair on my chest, and I did try to wax it by myself one time at home, and the pain was unbearable. And with the No-No hair, it's painless, and the hair's gone for weeks.
Now it's time to see the results for yourself. That's why my friends at Radiancy are willing to let you try No-No risk-free for not 30 days, but listen to this, for 60 days. If you use No-No for 60 days and you're not 100% satisfied, then we'll refund your purchase price, refund your shipping and handling, and even pay the return postage. So here's your chance to try No-No risk-free.
Call 1-800-250-9135 for your risk-free 60-day trial or go to nonopro.com. That's 1-800-250-9135. 1-800-250-9135. Act now.
Get ready for the passion, the pageantry, the drama. The NCAA Golf Championships. Women's Individual Championship today with Team Championship tomorrow and Wednesday. Men's next Monday through Wednesday on Golf Channel.
Currently in our area, 86 degrees under mostly cloudy skies. Today, partly cloudy. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. High 88. Tonight, late night thunderstorms. Low 78. Chance of rain 40%. Tuesday, sunshine and clouds mixed. High 88. Winds east at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Here's our 7-day outlook.
Here we go. I told you, we're going to bust out of this drought.
Keep watching with us this morning because we're all watching history together.
New images from a tornado that roared through northern Mexico right along the border city earlier Monday. This unfortunately killed 10 people, destroying homes and upending cars and other vehicles. The same supercell crossed the border into Del Rio, Texas. Thank you so much for staying with us on Weather Center Live. I'm Bonnie Schneider.
And I'm Kate Parker. Those incredible images. Now, you may be wondering, why are we showing you those? Well, Jim Cantore knows, because we've been tracking the very latest with this line of storms as they make their way through Texas. I mean, this starting to form a line, not a line right now, but starting to form one. But right, Jim, we're talking about the very same system.
This actually happened before I went on the air this morning at 7 o'clock for AMHQ. We were watching this huge supercell in Mexico getting ready to come across, and I was saying, guys, get ready for a tornado warning in Del Rio, Texas. That's the same storm. And I'll tell you, one of the things that caught my eye out of those pictures, guys, is there was a school bus there. And when I retweeted that picture of the school bus earlier, a lady had tweeted me back and said, Jim, they use school buses to transport workers down there. They don't know if there were workers on those school buses. But given the types of damage that we're seeing, cars literally in the vertical, crumpled up almost like paper, there is some significant damage here. This looked like a very, very strong tornado. And I want to show you this. This is a loop I had Brandon put together. You can actually see this supercell right here. It is still evident on the radar. You go all the way back and you can trace it. Here it is. It's held together. There's been nothing that's really torn it apart. It is still evident to the north of Kerrville. So it's traveled hundreds of miles so far this morning and will now be kind of caught up into this one main system here we have working its way out of the west. Guys, the super rapid scan visible imagery is available to us today. So you're talking about 1 minute imagery here, which is just absolutely incredible. You can't even describe all the things that are going on. We know we have due south winds here coming in, south-southeast, if you will, out of the Gulf of Mexico here. You can almost see the cumulus clouds associated with that down here in South Texas. You can see almost kind of east-west waves to some of the clouds here as we take you up toward the Oklahoma border. And, of course, the two distinct thunderstorm clusters that we're watching. This, of course, is the supercell, the overshooting top with the same storm that caused the Del Rio damage. There it is right there. There was a storm that was warned on and even tornado warned on earlier, I believe, in Gillespie County. And then here's the big mesoscale convective system that we're watching with occasional overshooting tops as well. So these are storms that are just have very, very strong updrafts and are overshooting what is essentially what we call the top of the thunderstorm. So they're up there 50,000 feet plus. And obviously, once they collapse, they're producing some damaging winds, as we've seen around Abilene, now gusting to 76 miles per hour earlier, about 25, 30 minutes ago. New tornado watches are out. They were posted about 43 minutes ago for the Dallas-Fort Worth area. We knew this was going to happen. We've been talking about it all day. Forbes has raised the Torcon to a 5 out of 10 chance in the Dallas-Fort Worth area within 50 miles of a tornado. Wind damage is very highly probable as well with all this. And you can see the tail of this goes all the way down through Austin and San Antonio. Some of you may actually deal with multiple rounds of thunderstorms today, especially if stuff develops out ahead of the main bow, which is here across the Abilene area right now. So look at this. You can see this little upper air disturbance right here working its way on off to the east. This is the driver today. This is our damaging wind driver here. It's acting on this warm, moist air. You can see where the stronger winds are aloft. We've put the upper level streamlines on this and how we even get a splitting of those winds across North Texas. So this is also helping to cause rising air motion. Everything here certainly leads to rising air motion here, and nothing's going to change. Earlier on today in Monroe County, Mississippi, we had what appears to be a tornado as well from Amory up towards Smithville. Several components that we look at both on the radar and even some of the damage pictures that are coming in now would suggest a tornado. We'll wait till the Weather Service gets out and confirms that for us. But I mean, we've got an active day underway here, and it's just getting started. Again, here's this big low, this big bow here, this big mesoscale convective system. And on it, there are what appears to be segments or line segments along that. They're not completely broken up, but with them, a chance for damaging wind at times. And that's why you see so many severe thunderstorm warnings out and through here, from Throckmorton down through Breckenridge, Eastland, down through Cross Plains. Air coming in here pretty quickly, the transition zone right here, and then, of course, air coming in behind that from a westerly direction. And some of these winds, especially where we have some of this lighter green, are well over 50, 60 knots. So if you live, again, around the Eastland area, be on the lookout. Again, Dallas, as we watch this move toward the east, again, lines, storms may develop ahead of the main line. It looks like certainly by about 2 to 5 o'clock tonight, we will have our main threat for Dallas points north, and all this will continue to chug toward the east. And even this model suggests it could go a little bit later than that. But more heavy rain. But I think today, guys, at least for a little bit of the time being, we will see our severe threat eclipse our flood threat in some areas anyway, especially around Dallas. Ladies, we'll keep you posted. Right now, let's go back to the studio.
Thanks, Jim.
All right, let's talk about the latest headlines at this hour. 3 are confirmed dead this weekend in flooding, 2 in Oklahoma and 1 in Texas.
8 people remain missing in Wimberley, Texas following flooding Saturday night.
And right now, 13 people are trapped by high water in a rental cabin that's near Fork River in Oklahoma. The rescuers there don't believe that they're in any particular distress, but they can't get off the island.
And today, as Jim mentioned, we still have the flood threat that we're tracking, and unfortunately, we have 27 million people under a flash flood watch.
We know that you're trying to spend your Memorial Day either remembering, those that have given their lives in the service, or whether you're just trying to get out and do a barbecue. You're talking about 39 million, like you said. I mean, it's just a tremendous number, and it's right in the southern plains where we've seen it time and time again.
And for this entire holiday weekend, we've seen it in the same area too. So for those that have a stretch of days off, this is not good news. The flash flood watch extends a little bit further east today, including Arkansas and into western Tennessee, into southern Missouri. So unfortunately, that's why we're seeing such a large number of people, some bigger populated areas, including Dallas and San Antonio, and Lake Charles also under risk.
So that flash flood watch, and in fact, I know it's kind of, you're fatigued with this, right? But it's the same pattern that we've seen just set up, draw all this moisture in right out of the Gulf of Mexico, but this jet stream dip and the flow that associated with it is what is taking that moisture and just forcing it out of the atmosphere, and unfortunately the same areas over and over again.
Right, and that's what's so remarkable, that it's happening over the same area again and again. And when that happens and you get so much rain, you get 2 feet of water, and that's what we're looking at, where you see the areas in pink and orange, up to 1.5 feet. Incredible amounts for this just record-breaking May.
And this, just since May 1st, we've seen 2 feet of rain. The rivers are full. A lot of the lakes, actually, some still low, but some have really gone up. Okay, as we've seen this week, this flash flooding can happen with very little warning.
But do you know what to do if you're caught in rushing waters?
Disaster. Oh my God. A flash flood of dark, fast-moving mud has just swept your car off the road. Now you're at the mercy of a raging river. And drifting without a paddle. If a flash flood swept you and your car away, what would your next move be? Would you A, stay inside your car and ride it out? B, leave your car immediately and make a run for it? Or C, climb through the window and onto the roof? The flash flood has you in its grip, but just how bad is your predicament really?
Rip currents unfortunately prove deadly off the Florida coast.
Yeah, Volusia County, we're taking you there next with breaking news.
Currently in our area, 86 degrees under mostly cloudy skies. Today, partly cloudy. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. High 88. Tonight, late night thunderstorms. Low 78. Chance of rain 40%. Tuesday, sunshine and clouds mixed. High 88. Winds east at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Here's our 7-day outlook.
You can't always be there to protect her down the road. Make sure the tires she's riding on will. With the revolutionary Michelin Premier tire, even as it wears down over time, its safety doesn't, thanks to Evergrip technology. The Michelin Premier tire, safe when new, safe when worn.
Can a protein originally found in a jellyfish improve your memory? Our scientists say yes. Researchers have discovered a protein that actually supports healthier brain function. It's the breakthrough in a supplement called Prevagen. As we age, we lose proteins that support our brain. Prevagen supplements these proteins and has been clinically shown to improve memory. It's safe and effective. For support of healthier brain function, a sharper mind, and clearer thinking, try Prevagen for yourself today.
Walmart's low prices every day, it's not just about having more savings. It's about having more fun. Great get-togethers start with low prices you can trust every day.
Let's do a reality check. Kids will be kids. Dogs will be dogs. So let's get some paint that's more than just paint. Made to stand up to this and look beautiful for years. Let's lose the old marks and messes and stop new ones in their tracks. Let's worry-proof our walls. Let's do this.
Right now, get $5 off cans and $20 off buckets of select paints and stains. The Home Depot. More saving, more doing.
Heartburn.
Someone say burn? Try Alka-Seltzer Heartburn Relief Chews. They work fast and don't taste chalky.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Alka-Seltzer Heartburn Relief Chews. Enjoy the relief.
There was a time in my life when doing anything physical was a real struggle. I had gotten so overweight. I wanted to hide from everything, from life. So I had to find something that actually worked. And for me, the only thing was Nutrisystem. Nutrisystem changed everything. It helped me get healthy. I'm not just back, I'm feeling better than ever. I'm Marie and I lost 50 pounds.
It's the nationwide launch from America's #1 home delivery diet program, Nutrisystem. Lose weight fast with Nutrisystem's Fast 5 Plus kit. Lose 5 pounds your first week, plus 1 inch off your waist or your money back guaranteed. The results are amazing.
People will walk up to me and say, "Thank you, I lost weight. You inspired me." Do you know what? That means the world to me.
Nutrisystem has helped millions of people lose weight. The secret behind the science? The proper balance of smart carbs, plus healthy fats, plus lean proteins that helps you get smart, effective, and amazing results.
People ask me all the time, is the food good? Yeah, the food is good.
Order your 28-day Nutrisystem plan right now, including Fast 5 Plus. Get 1 week of specially selected meals, plus 1 week of energizing shakes, and 1 week of Craving Crusher shakes free. New food selections, plus call or click to lock in 2014 prices, and we'll even throw in free shipping. Act fast and get our NutriCurb free. Introducing all new NutriCurb, a breakthrough way to help control your appetite while you lose weight. NutriCurb works with your body's own appetite control mechanism to delay hunger signals to your brain. So instead of just feeling full, with NutriCurb you feel less hungry in the first place. Plus, get our new expert guides. You get all this, plus free shipping. Nutrisystem really works. Lose 5 pounds your first week, plus 1 inch off your waist, or your money back. Guaranteed.
Call 877-943-THIN.
Nutrisystem has been amazing. It's changed my life, and it can change yours.
All right, welcome back to Weather Center Live. Taking a live look at Daytona Beach, Florida right now. Dangerous rip currents turning deadly there. Volusia Beach Safety and Rescue, that's the area that patrols the Daytona Beach area, is confirming, get this is just staggering, 131 rescues already today, and 1 person has been confirmed dead. Red flags are flying. Swimmers are being encouraged to stay in ankle-deep water at the most. If you absolutely have to cool off, I would recommend staying out of the water completely. Red flag means red flag. It means do not go into the water, because a rip current, it's this threat that we don't think about because you can't really see them or they're difficult to pick out. Here's one of the contributing factors that we're seeing with this east coast of Florida rip current risk and the rough surf. These winds out of the east, 17 miles an hour sustained at Melbourne. Now just north of there in Daytona Beach, the gusts about 17 miles an hour. Anytime you have that easterly wind, that's when you see the rip currents become a little stronger, a little more frequent. That's the danger that we have going on the east coast of Florida today. And on Memorial Day, those beaches are completely packed. If you're going out, please be careful. Let's switch gears now to another top story, our ongoing severe weather. We have a tornado watch, and in fact, across much of the state of Texas and extending north of the Red River into portions of South Oklahoma. Look at this wide area until 4 p.m. We're concerned because of this. See how this kind of surface little feature has developed on the radar? These outer thunderstorms have started forming a little bit of a line, and that's why we've got these severe thunderstorm warnings on this. We've got a couple a little farther to the south as well, just north of Fredericksburg. But look at this one. Just to the east now of Abilene, including Eastland and Stevens counties, you're under severe thunderstorm warning. These winds are going to be dangerous along I-20 today. A tremendous amount of lightning and thunder, and this is going to continue to not only grow, but bow out as it trucks on off toward the east here. In fact, let's look at the timing here as it starts to encounter the DFW Metroplex. Decatur, you're going to be about 1:47 p.m. Fort Worth, 2:03, which means that the center of the Metroplex there, DFW Airport, Euless, Hearst, Grapevine, Bedford, all those cities, you're going to be about 2:15, and then Dallas by about 2:45 p.m. with this dangerous line of storms. Bonnie.
Thanks, Kate. Well, intense video coming into the Weather Channel out of Boerne, Texas, where an elderly man was swept away while attempting to drive his SUV through a flooded road.
Oh my God, oh my God.
A group of onlookers watched in horror as the vehicle was tossed around like a toy in the rushing water. Now, keep in mind as you watch this video, the man driving was actually pulled to safety by some good Samaritans. Just before the break, we asked if you'd know what to do in a flash flood. Well, here's the answer in this edition of So You'd Think You'd Survive.
You're stranded, you're scared.
I don't know what the hell is happening. This is just a huge torrent.
And the waters keep coming.
Wow. Holy crap.
So what should you do if your car is trapped in a flash flood? Every flooding situation is different, and no one answer will be true in every case. But this time, your best option is A, stay inside your vehicle.
A person does not have as much mass as a vehicle does, and therefore can be swept away much easier. For example, if you were to open up the doors to try to get out of that vehicle, the current could pull you through the vehicle and sweep you away.
Plus, strapping yourself in will keep you from being thrashed around the cabin.
Staying inside your vehicle, you're going to be protected by the elements. But if the water level is getting high enough that you have no option but to get to higher ground, and your only higher ground is the roof, that's your last resort.
Good tips there, but obviously we want to prevent you from getting in that situation.
Yeah, that's right. So coming up, we're going to have another look at today's threat for severe weather.
That's right. Plus, activity in the tropics. So yes, we could see this system bring more rain to the southwest. That's coming up after your local on the 8s.
There's a more enjoyable way to get your fiber. Try Philips Fiber Good Gummies Plus Energy Support. It's a new fiber supplement that helps support regularity and includes B vitamins to help convert food to energy.
These are good. Nice work, Phillips.
The tasty side of fiber from Philips.
Oh, this audit will take days. What a headache.
Actually, I don't have a headache anymore. Excedrin really does work fast.
In fact, for some, relief starts in just 15 minutes. Excedrin.
Wow, that was fast.
Devour food that's good for you. The same way you devour food that's not good for you.
Where you get your weather matters.
This is a large and dangerous tornado.
That's why we get real local the moment you need it.
We are live in Oklahoma, Arkansas, Mississippi, Florida.
Real accurate.
This is round one of the severe storms that are coming through.
From real experts on the ground.
That is a gust front for you right there in Dusty, Texas. Wow.
Where you get your weather matters.
This is basically what makes the Weather Channel
Keep the Weather Channel on. Here at the Weather Channel.
The Weather Channel is out in full force today.
Only the Weather Channel.
Currently in our area, 86 degrees under mostly cloudy skies. Today, partly cloudy. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. High 88. Tonight, late night thunderstorms. Low 78. Chance of rain 40%. Tuesday, sunshine and clouds mixed. High 88. Winds east at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Here's our 7-day outlook.
Bridgestone is changing the game in tire performance.
So Ken Jeong can save gas on his trip to Vegas.
Remember,
What happens in Vegas may haunt you forever.
Okay, let's go.
These new Bridgestone Ecopia Plus tires are fuel efficient and engineered to give you 20 extra miles per tank.
I usually stop here to fill up, but not today. Later, gas clowns!
Was that too harsh?
Because it felt great.
Hey everybody, I'm Julianne Hough. When your face is broken out and nothing you try is working, you feel out of control. I know I did. But now, there's an exciting breakthrough from America's #1 acne brand. It's called Proactiv Plus. What does the plus mean? It means more. More medicine that now works even faster, and more skin-loving ingredients to visibly address dark marks, oily shine, redness, and enlarged pores, giving you skin that's not only clear, but bright, beautiful, and younger looking too.
Introducing Proactiv Plus, our breakthrough combination of smarter acne medicine plus ultra-perfecting skincare. The results will amaze you.
The results were crazy incredible. My skin was clearing up. I don't think my skin has ever looked this good.
It's the best Proactiv ever, and the buzz is off the charts.
I love Proactiv Plus. My pores look smaller now, way smaller, and my skin feels velvety, smooth, and moisturized.
Proactiv Plus gives you one solution, so many amazing results. Acne medicine and skincare this good could cost over $200. But call now and get Proactiv. Not $100, but for the special introductory price of just $19.95. And if you order now, you get free shipping.
You deserve to feel confident with skin that's more beautiful than you ever dreamed possible. And now you can with Proactiv Plus.
Act fast and call 1-800-382-0753 to receive a deluxe trio. They're the doctor's special extras for gorgeous skin. Yours free. Imagine all this, a $105 value for the limited introductory price of just $19.95.
Proactiv Plus really is awesome. It really does work.
Guaranteed to give you clear, flawless-looking skin or your money back. Call 1-800-382-0753 now.
When it comes to Medicare, everyone talks about what happens when you turn 65. But really, it's what you do before that counts. See, Medicare doesn't cover everything, only about 80% of Part B medical costs. The rest is on you.
Consider an AARP Medicare Supplement Insurance Plan insured by United Healthcare Insurance Company. Like all standardized Medicare Supplement insurance plans, it could really save you in out-of-pocket medical costs. So call now and request this free decision guide. Discover how an AARP Medicare Supplement plan could go long for you.
You want to choose your doctors. Avoid networks. What about referrals?
All plans like these let you visit any doctor or hospital that accepts Medicare patients, with no networks and virtually no referrals needed. So call now, request your free guide, and explore the range of AARP Medicare Supplement plans.
65 may get all the attention, but now is a good time to start thinking about how you want things to be.
Go long.
Here we go. I told you we're going to bust out of this drought.
Keep watching with us this morning because we're all watching history together.
Tornado sirens sounding across Kansas as severe storms swept through the state Sunday night. Reports of tornadoes, hail, heavy rain, and lightning. This video you're looking at was shot around Plains, Kansas, where storm chasers say a large wedge tornado dissipated just in time before reaching a town that only had about 1,000 people. Luckily, it didn't hit the town, but the supercell did cycle several times. No reports of any structural damage from this tornado. Those are really incredible pictures and very fortunate for that town. But unfortunately, we are still looking at that risk for severe weather, a widespread area under a tornado watch for tonight and much of this afternoon until 6 o'clock. You can see we're looking at the potential for tornadoes all the way from Oklahoma, including Dallas down through central Texas. We're already seeing severe thunderstorm warnings, a multitude of them popping up north of San Angelo. There's also a flash flood warning. And then north of Austin, plenty of potential for flooding. This is all working its way towards Dallas, and that's something we're going to be watching later on this afternoon. As we take a closer look at these storms, we're going to zoom in now and show you that these are producing heavy downpours of rain, certainly gusty winds, and a lot of lightning. So this particular one, Baylor and Knox counties, and this is for Knox City, Monday, and Seymour. This goes until 12:30, so right into the afternoon lunch hour. And here is another one. This is for Haskell, Shackleford, and Throckmorton. This goes until 12:15. So a lot of them seem to be extending for the same time period into the noon hour. And here is the one just south of it, including Eastland and Stevens counties. So these are a multitude of storms. And finally, I think we have one more to show you. This is for Brown, Coleman, and Rundles County, and this goes until 12:30. So really the threat of this weather continues for the next hour or so, even tracking it moment by moment. There it is, 2:44 p.m. Dallas, 2:03 Fort Worth, 1:47 Decatur. So this is something we have to keep very close watch on for such a highly populated area that will likely be impacted by these strong storms. Hopefully they won't intensify, but they're working with a lot of energy. You can see quite a multitude of lightning all the way from Wichita Falls down through San Angelo, working its way across I-20. We've been watching these storms pretty much throughout much of this broadcast, and they just continued to stay together and stay intense, and we have more thunderstorm warnings now than we did a little while ago. So, Kate, this is not a situation that's getting better.
Right. We're going to update you some more on that in just a minute. But first, we just kind of want to take a break and remind you that, hey, the Eastern Pacific hurricane season has started, and it's off with a bang. Here's what we've got. Invest 91E. We've got an area to watch just south of Baja there. Here's the deal with this one. This one has a 60% chance of developing, but that's over 5 days. So it's not the next 2 days. In fact, the next 48 hours, the chances of this developing and organizing pretty slim into a tropical cyclone. However, that being said, this could develop and move up into the southwest United States, bringing some rain there, or at least the moisture moving that direction in the coming days. So we'll be watching that. A little farther off to the west, here's what we've got. Invest 91E. Winds are at 30 miles an hour, but I want to show you what's happening. You know, the center of circulation is over here to the west. We've got a lot of that convection on the east side, an indication that we have some westerly shear going on. So it's taking the tops of those thunderstorms, shearing them off, and we're not seeing a lot of that concentrated development around the center that we would need to make this a tropical cyclone. There is still a 20% chance of this developing into a tropical cyclone. I don't think it's looking too good with that development. Let's talk about May cyclones in the Eastern Pacific and where they form. You know, we get a lot of them back here closer to the Central America, and then as you get a little bit later in the season, they form a little farther off to the west here. But the farthest west formation in the month of May was back in 1991. So if that did form, it would be the farthest west on record, Bonnie.
Thanks, Kate. We'll definitely be tracking that. Historic deadly flash flooding continues to affect the southern plains, and more rain is on the way, not just for today, but for days to come. We'll have updates all afternoon, and tonight we're back in 60 seconds after your local on the 8th.
Currently in our area, 86 degrees under mostly cloudy skies. Today, partly cloudy. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. High 88. Tonight, late night thunderstorms. Low 78. Chance of rain 40%. Tuesday, sunshine and clouds mixed. High 88. Winds east at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Here's our 7-day outlook.
Welcome back to Weather Center Live. You know, we're keeping you updated with these cut-ins on your Memorial Day so that you're aware of the severe weather that we have ongoing, especially across Texas. Look at this line. Now north of the Red River, we're starting to get a severe thunderstorm warning. But this line that has formed south of San Angelo and even stretching down into Fredericksburg and across the hill country, we have severe thunderstorm warnings that are popping up. Primarily going to be a wind threat here, especially as this line forms and bows out. Those wind gusts are easily going to exceed 50, even 60 miles an hour. Look at this one right here, stretching across Texas into Oklahoma, Jackson, Tillman, and Will Barker counties. That's until 12:45 p.m. Central Time. But look at this huge berth. If you're trying to head out to the lake, maybe you're going out to Possum Kingdom, wherever you may be heading, Possum Kingdom, you've got until about 1:30 until you see these thunderstorms on top of you. You get into Fort Worth, Dallas, Lake Grapevine, you're going to be looking at about 2:15 p.m. for these thunderstorms being directly on top of you, and they could be strong to severe. Torque on a 5 today.
And I'll be engaging. Brakes come off.
Just got the call that we were getting launched, going to Larson Bay for a 20-year-old that had severed his finger.
20-year-old male taking wood to his house, got slipped and fell. Don't know which finger it is. No medical facilities on hand.
We were heading down there to pick him up and bring him back to Kodiak so they could try to sew the finger back on or reattach it if necessary.
All right, guys, here we go.
The vast Alaskan wilderness. A place where beauty is cloaked by danger. Here, every day, the highly trained men and women of the U.S. Coast Guard risk their lives to save others. America's deadliest waters are protected by Coast Guard Alaska.
And ice going on. The ice is on. Group RA for taxi.
Everything. Moving forward.
Snow was coming down real thick and heavy. Visibility was low. We knew that we'd be right in the perfect icing conditions.
We have 6 hours to get him to the hospital so they can try and reattach it. Weather looks terrible. They were talking about maybe not sending us.
It definitely enters your mind whether or not we wanted to fly through that storm front. So we had to weigh the risks of flying in pretty severe weather.
Weather's getting worse. It's only getting darker, and he's not going to get any healthier. And this is what we do.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
We were able to make a pretty good risk versus gain decision at that point.
Group ready for takeoff.
Ready for takeoff.
Here we go.
Kodiak, we're airborne from Kodiak en route to Larson Bay for a medevac.
Looks like kind of a rain snow mixture right now, guys.
I can still barely see the coastline on the right side.
Visibility was just as low as we had anticipated. We have low visibility routes specifically for situations like this that'll get us out of the area, keep us clear of all land, and get us down to that location.
Did the temperature change from on deck to right here?
Still showing 1 degree.
Roger. Starting to build a little bit of ice now.
Yeah, got a little bit of ice on my windshield wiper.
We were in icing conditions the entire way. Flying into icing conditions is a very serious event in a helicopter.
And just keep an eye on the leading edges, see if there's significant ice buildup.
Roger that.
It can cause severe power degradation. You can get ice chunks that shed from the engine cowlings and go into the engines. So we were pretty concerned.
So there's snow in Larson Bay, right?
Yeah, thinking about getting some stuff to pack the finger in.
Yeah, snow would be perfect.
You know, a 20-year-old male, possible severed finger. I'm thinking, you know, how am I going to care for this individual? In an ideal situation, wrap it up in gauze, put it in a Ziploc bag, and then put it on ice.
You guys are coming up on the tightest part of the low vis route up here.
Roger that.
Yeah, probably got about 1/8 of a mile vis right now, guys. We should be on deck in about 12 minutes here.
Being that we got here in a timely manner, the odds of saving his finger were greatly increased.
I got the runway in sight right off the nose. Group ready for approach.
Ready for approach.
So pretty challenging transit. We really couldn't see anything until we were on final approach into Larson Bay.
No, I'm sitting down.
We landed at the airstrip, and there was a truck standing by.
Tails on deck, Spain on deck.
Set, you're cleared out. All right, I'm gonna go off ICS.
All right, Darren, let us know if you need anything, bud.
Okay.
I walked over to the vehicle. You know, I thought I was going to pull up and someone's going to hand me a finger. With him was actually a nurse. The finger was actually still attached by skin. That's how she had wrapped it up. The nurse practitioner had already given him medication. He was in good spirits. So the best thing that I could do for this patient was to get him in the helicopter, get him strapped in.
You guys ready to roll?
Yes, sir. Ready to take off. All right, guys. Power's coming in.
Seamless transition from the clinic down there. Had him packaged up and ready to roll in about 2 minutes after being on deck there.
And we'll come up 200 feet, 70 knots, pick up that little bit, fly back.
Starting to feel a little bit of ice now again.
Took off out of there, and we got back into poor visibility. Pretty much the same thing we had coming in.
How you doing, Derek?
I'm good. They gave me a pain pill, so I don't feel it. I was in some bad pain, like almost unbearable for me, but I'm good now. My finger was just hanging by skin. It was gross.
Yeah.
I've never seen nothing like it before, but...
So the bone was definitely, it wasn't attached either?
He was talkative, told us kind of what happened, so we were able to kind of assess the situation pretty well.
You can take that piece of tape off right there if you need to look at it.
Yeah, we'll just leave it on. You did a pretty good job of stabilizing it.
I came out here, out to Larson Bay to spend Thanksgiving with my family out there, and ended up staying out there, just working.
So you got plenty of places to stay at Kodiak, though?
Yeah, my father lives in town.